my name's Tahara and I am learning as I play the alto saxophone and I'm on to Unit 4 now. I did practice Unit 3 a little bit more because it was all starting to get a bit higgledy, but I guess that's the point. The units get harder as you go on. So Unit 4 introduces semi-breve rests, and a semi-breve rest is used to show any complete bar of rest regardless of the number of beats in the bar. When it occurs, you must examine the time signature to find the number of beats to be counted, and it gives you 3 examples here. So this is 4 beats per bar. So this semi-breve is 4 beats, this is 3 beats in this bar, this one's going to be 3, and then this is 2, so 2. So pretty straightforward. So I'm going to go through the 3 exercises that it gives me and see how I do. Oh, my book's broken. It also introduces ties. A tie is a curved line placed under or over 2 notes of the same pitch. The tie joins the notes together, making one continuous note. In order to produce one continuous note, the second note must not be tongued. So it's a little bit like a slur, but it's the same note and pitch. Exercise 1. Oh, my trusty metronome. Exercise 2 is 3 beats per bar, so I've just changed my metronome, you can hear. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 6 was where the rest was, and I held that for 3 beats. Size 3 is 4 beats in a bar. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In bar 5, there's a minim. A minim, I knew that. There's a minim, which is 2 notes, and then there's a semi-breve, so that should be 2 notes because the minim has already taken up 2 beats of that bar. So then there's a 2 beat hold, and then in the next bar there's the 4 beat hold. It's starting to get complicated. Let me just play it. Okay. I've noticed in exercise 3 that in the 5th bar there's a semi-breve, and then there's a semi-breve in the 6th bar. The one in the 6th bar is fine because it's just the semi-breve, so that is 4 notes, 4 beats to hold. But in the one prior to that, the 5th one, it's already got a note that needs to be held for 2 beats, so that's my minim. So I hold my minim for 2 beats, so then that means that there's 2 more beats to hold with the semi-breve. It's starting to sound very complicated, but I'll play it and see what happens. Okay. Metronome. That sounded all right. So yeah, again, there's a few things kind of all coming together from the previous units. There was a slur, So that's where you tongue the first note and then you play the rest. But they were just very short, there was just 2 in that. So okay, so on to the little mini songs. So we have March, and it says in a bright March tempo. Okay, metronome. I'll speed my metronome up, see if that makes it a bit brighter. Ooh, 120 beats per minute. That felt tricky. What was going on there? It's got the crotchet, not the crotchet, the rest at the start of a bar, which means you have to really count while you play. Yeah, a lot's starting to happen all in one song, but it sounded all right. Mexican Madness is the next song, and it's one where you play with somebody. So the first line, the top line, is played by the teacher, the second line is played by the pupil. So I'm sure in another video I did manage to do some editing magic, and I managed to layer what I was playing together, so fingers crossed I can work out how I did that and do it again. Otherwise I'll just play them side by side. And it's lively, so I'm going to keep this 120 beats per minute. Oh, poops. So rookie mistake. I started playing the first line as the teacher, and then I went into playing the first line for the pupil, and I need to not do that. That was unit 4. It's starting to scramble my brain a little bit because everything's that I've learnt before, or should have learnt before, should have retained, is all coming into one. Especially in that Mexican Madness, there was semi-brevs, the rests, slurring, tongue the first note and not tongue the rest. Yeah, but my brain feels good, it feels worked. Brilliant. Join me for unit 5, and I hope you're practicing or playing along with this. It's a really good book. It's teaching me patience. See you soon.